Right, how you Hey, how you doing is what I meant to say. That came out wrong. I keep getting asked, and Darren's one of the guys that's just said, "Look, I've been away for a couple of weeks, and I've come back, and it's like there's more pages, and they've got the inviter, they've got their own autoresponder, and it's like, what's going on?" So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of walk you through everybody the options. Darren is so me and Eric we do a thing, Darren, right, where we'll say, right, well, I'll do the training, but you can be the idiot asking the questions that you think other people are going to ask. So you're the idiot today, right? That's
Yeah,
what we say. That doesn't mean anyone's an idiot, but
I'm
it's like you.
qualified idiot. That's fine.
Yeah. So that's fine. So Darren and now Denise, welcome Denise. We're just doing the training, Denise, on like the flow when people ask for info. So I'll go through it and ask questions if they're relevant to what we're doing. Feel free, yeah, because you guys are representing the new person coming in, right? So let's see. Let's see. Just make sure share the right screen. Right. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go and set up your inviter. And that is when you log into HBA, you click the affiliate tab, scroll down, and you will see scripts and other marketing resources. Right now, I actually think they need to make a bigger thing about the inviter. I almost feel it's like hidden away a little bit there, but you click that,
Hmm.
okay, and then you get the inviter download. I have installed this once, and I know I've had a couple of people say, well, I don't know how to install it. I'm happy to help if I can, but I would have to watch that video again to remember how I did it because I just followed along with the video. These guys probably have had like 100 questions about I'm stuck, what do I do? And they will know it far better. The best place for support is going to be to go to them first. You've got the Sage Assistant at the bottom. You can email support. You can be on one of the live calls. You can send a question in to be answered on one of the live calls. And a vastly underused resource in our team is the social network that they have, which I'll just show you briefly. The social network is here when you log in on the main page, and you'll see. I'm guessing with the inviter only work on computer or Chrome. I've had Etly's removed. How come? What's going on? The mailer is awesome. Where do the emails go? If someone replies, and people will help you here, especially because I'm in the UK. And if you happen to be in America, Canada, Australia, when you're watching this, obviously the time zones are quite sort of different. So you can ask there as well. So there's lots of support, right? Right. So where was I? So install your inviter. It will send out 10 invites a day. I don't want to give anyone's details away or anything like that. But we do get the Gary look is one that's replied, for example. And what you'll see is I've asked him for his email. Okay. What email shall I send? So the invite that went out was, hey guy, hey Gary, hope you're having a fantastic day. Quick question. Recently ran across a project that looks like it could be pretty great. Would you be open to checking it out? No worries if no, just let me know. Right. So that's the inviter. You cannot change the message before you ask. You cannot send more than 10 a day before you ask. Right. It is turnkey and it works the way it works to be safe within Facebook's confines. You cannot edit it, right? So you've got to accept that. It's just what it is, right? But I've sent out 2 invites this morning, and what is it now? 20 past 1 in the afternoon. I've sent out 2 invites already today. People have asked for info. So is yes, I would be, and thank you for thinking of me, right? Right. So I always personally, right now, what they tell you to do is to say, sure, great. What's the best email to send it to? There's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. Okay, so you can just say, if you're worried about talking to people, sure, what's the best email to send it to? And I'll tell you how to do it, right? So, hi Bob. So somebody replies to the inviter like this, okay, and you can just say, what's the best email to send it to? Then what you can do, and I'll share what I did. I'll share what I do to try and be a little bit above average to try and kick things up a notch, right? But what you can do then, if you come back into your system and you go affiliate. Well, I've just done this with Darren to test it, so we know it works brilliantly, right? So go to affiliate, my business, affiliate, my business, HBA emailer. Now, if I was to go and buy you can buy lists of MLM and network marketers, affiliate marketers, 10 years old, right? Never, haven't been active for years and years and years, right? They've probably left the industry. And if you import those sort of people into here, it will take down HBA ultimately, because they'll do steps to prevent that before it gets there. But it's just spamming people. No one's asked for the info. Has Gary asked me for the info though?
Yes.
And did Darren, when I said, can we test it? He said yes, didn't you, Darren?
Yeah, I did.
So what you can do, you can come over here to contacts, CRM, and you can add and import a contact, and you can go, Paul, testing, whatever, put their name in. I'm not supposed to put my own name. And put their email in. Then, so you can put your email in there, paulturnerofficial@gmail.com, and click add contact. Right, let's just see if it'll I think that might be in the system, so it might not let me. Right, I am, right. So I can add Gary, which I did, or Darren, which I did.
Yeah.
Now that I've added them, I can click that person, and I can see down here, look, I can add notes. There's no activity. Down here, autoresponders. I can tag them if it's a particular thing. If I want to put a note, I know where they came from, like a coding system. But I'm going to click autoresponders add. And which one do you think I want to add him to? Think. So where did Gary come from?
Messenger.
Yeah, via the what tool?
Inviter.
So I click fast start inviter.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I couldn't see that.
That's fine. Oh, is it hidden or whatever? Yeah, so there it's like fast start inviter step 1. Okay.
All right, brilliant.
Okay, that's it. So now I'll go back to contacts, and if I go to my inbox, partner at HBA emailer, Paul, here's the page I mentioned.
Yeah, that's what I got.
And it's automatically got your link put in it, guys. You don't need to edit anything. It pulls it out of the database. It's already your link, right? And it's all presented by them, so it relies on Paul Hutchins' credibility, not yours, and stuff. Any questions on that bit? Pretty easy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Now you don't have to add them to the contacts yourself, right? You could just send your link. So that is when you go to affiliate, your turnkey link is there. Now copy that. You could say, hey Gary, thanks for asking. Here's the link. And then you're relying on Gary to put the details in himself. Would you rather rely on whoever it is doing it, or would you rather do it yourself and know that they're in?
Do it themselves they're in, because then they've been they can't. I haven't had a look at it yet. I'll come back to you tomorrow where they've got the email waiting.
If they send the email, I'm always going to add them myself now.
Yeah.
I haven't set up a domain. I'm just using what's in HBA. Now, you can add a domain via Domain Scout, and it will put that in. You can do all that. That does make you above average, but I'm trying to show, like, test Darren, right? I'm trying to show Gary and anybody else that this is a complete turnkey system. So I've not set any of that up deliberately. Why? Because I know anybody can do this.
Yeah.
No confusion about domain names or any of that. It's all set up turnkey. And that's what we're selling, isn't it? It's the turnkey system. As soon as in my opinion, as soon as we start changing that, it's not turnkey.
Yep.
Okay. So I want Gary to see, and Gary, if you watch this, sorry, I'm using you as an example, but it's perfect. It's perfect timing. So now what I said to Gary, and this is where I go above average. Okay. I've got Gary in here. Yeah. So what I've said is, right. Hi Gary, how's it going? It should be. Now I'm telling people that message actually came from the auto inviter tool we have. So as you can see, that works well. Why am I doing that?
Because it's showing them that you,
Absolutely.
you're doing it in the background, you're doing other things, so the system's doing it for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then, like they taught the other night on the What's Working Now webinar, what email shall I send the info to so you can see how this works? It's a turnkey system, so best you experience it firsthand.
Yeah.
So my first goal is to get Gary in the turnkey system. That's the whole, not the whole point of HBA, obviously, but do you know what I mean? That the fact it's what grew the company 30%. The fact it's a turnkey system.
Yeah.
That's what grew the company. So that's what I want him to see. Now, once he's in, once I've added him or he's opted in, whichever way you want to do it. Well, I said to him there, look, I'm just testing the autoresponder. What I'm going to do next is, right, if you like what you see, Gary, if you like what you see, right, we have our own page that offers free leads, social media pack to our customers. Here it is. You can have a copy of this. So now what I want to do, our page, and I'll show you where to get this, right? It's masterplanaffiliates.com/system one. Oh no, master plan, that's masterplanaffiliates.com/system one. Now I have two versions of this really. I have the 20-minute video, right, that explains the next page. And the reason I do it is if I just send people straight to this page, it could be a bit overwhelming, couldn't it? Especially if they're new.
Yeah.
What? Look at all that text and what it all is, right? So Gary's already in the system now, right? He can come and look at this. Well, he's already done that bit. Set up an auto inviter. Wow, 3 leads. Wow, or a good deal on if you buy leads. $100 credit for leads if I buy that. Oh, okay, right. Oh, I want to learn from the 6 and 7 figure earners. Obviously, that would be stupid not to. And if I join, we get a social media pack to help me promote, and I get a version of this page. But my first step is to get the prospect into the turnkey system, because that's the bit anybody can do. This
Yeah.
is the bit only our team can do and makes us above average. Make sense?
Yeah.
And then I'll just show you where to get this page. So if I go to the funnel builder, I'm going to make sure I'm in the master plan affiliates. So if I was to add a page, add new step, page. I'll do that again because people say I go too fast sometimes. Right. So on the left-hand side, there's the funnel icon. So click that. That brings up all your pages. Down at the bottom, obviously I've got more than I guess any of you. Right. You go add new step, and then you can select page. Down on the left, you'll see Paul Turner. There, Paul Turner. And then it looks like nothing's happened because there's a lot of, there's a big list here. So you have to scroll back up, and then there are the pages. So if I wanted to do that 20-minute video page and edit and put my own link on, I would select that one. Well, no, that's bad. That's a bad example. Let's do this one first. Open step, page. It's not a bad example. I'll just explain why in a sec. So I would set up this one first when it loads. I would set this one up first. Right? Let's put it in so you can see it. That big one with all the info on. System test. Let's just call it. So you give it a name that's decent. I've got it in a few times because I've shown people how to do this, right? So I'm going to click add. So what link do I need to put on this one, on this picture?
Your affiliate link.
Absolutely. So you go back into HBA wherever it is, got it open again here somewhere. Go affiliate, and that is your turnkey system link here. Okay, I changed my username, but I've not brought a domain to make it a snappy domain. I might do because it is technically better, but again, can anybody use that?
Yeah.
Anybody can use that, can't they? Right. So then I go back here and you click on the image, click on the edit link. What do I want it to do? Open the image or open a link? I want it to open a link.
Yeah.
So I need to click the URL and put the link in there. And is it going to the next funnel step? No, right? It's going to an external link, something outside of my funnel. And that is the HBA link that you put in there, external link there. The only other thing I do, because there's a lot of information on that page, is I go new tab. In fact, I always do new tab.
Mm.
And then you do the same with anything else that you've got underneath. You don't need a link for the auto inviter. That's just telling them to do it. If you've got the 3 leads a day affiliate plan, the 5 leads a day affiliate plan, you put your links in there. If you've got an affiliate for Network Essential, drop edit your link in there, click the image, click the link, open link on click, click that, drop your link in. So you'd have to change 1, 2, 3, 4 links. That's it. Right, save it. Up here, that is the link, the URL rather, for that page you just made. So copy that. Now, I'll give you another little tip that I've sort of picked up over the years. If I still want that 20-minute page, I can go back into the funnel builder. So funnel icon, scroll to the bottom, right? Add new step, page, Paul Turner. Scroll back up. I need that 35 simple titles will explain. So I'm going to select that. 35 simple. And I'll add it. Now, the tip is this, right? When you build your pages, if you do them in the right order, you need to change this link. Start your $35 side hustle now. And that goes to that page that I've just made, right? I've just edited rather. The default look is next funnel step. So if your pages that you want are in order, when somebody clicks that link, it will just go to the next page in the funnel. And I used to do that. And then what would happen is, though, we'd have a new development, like an emailer is launched or something. And I make another page and they go out of order. So I don't ever do that anymore. I always go external link and drop the link in for the page, even though it's still within HBA. I just tend to do that out of habit now, because it means that in the future, if you mess around with anything, you're not going to upset the funnel. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Denise said, I think I'm making it more difficult than it is. I think probably Denise, because I mean, what I've just shown you there is pretty simple, isn't it? And then to close out, if it's new, it's not as difficult, guys. It's just new. If you're stuck with it, there's no shame in being stuck with it because it's just new. Most people don't do this. I've lived it for a long time, you know. Right. So the last thing to show you then, and we'll call it a day, so the training's not too long. If you come back to your affiliate section, you've got scripts and other marketing resources. So you've got an email follow-up script here. Did you notice that that is the first email that went out from the inviter? I don't know if you saw, but if you check it, that's actually the first email that goes out, the email follow-up script. But if you wanted to, you could actually send that in Facebook Messenger. So
Okay.
if somebody says, Darren said, yeah, I'm interested, send it over, Paul. I could just copy and paste that and put that into Facebook Messenger if I didn't want to get Darren in an autoresponder for any reason. Maybe if it's someone you know or whatever, you could just say, oh yeah, let me just get you the info, you know. There's a couple of social media posts you can put out, and if you haven't, you should. And if you see this, what does that look like? That is actually the inviter message that goes out.
Mm.
Now you could email that out as well if you've already got an email list, or you want to put it in a solo ad or anything like that. You could do that as well. But in general, with solo ads, I tend to let the solo ad provider write the copy.
Yeah.
And that is how you use the inviter and solo ads. That's a bit more of and it's the same with the 5 leads a day. You know, you're still looking to make money online. Yeah, okay, great. Where can I send the info to? Send me your email. Bang. You just drop them in as a new contact and they'll be in the HBA autoresponder. And then you can follow up with a message. If you like what you see, I can tell you how to get free leads.
Yeah.
Yeah. So try and put yourself in the customer's shoes is what I always say. Denise put it's just a lot of steps. It kind of is, but if you actually think through the flow, if you try and put yourself in the head of a new prospect, a new person, it actually all kind of makes perfect sense. It's just working it out. And over the years, I've spent probably, if you added it all up, years worth of my life with a pen and paper drawing out arrows and diagrams. And it's like, okay, what do I want the new customer to do? What are they going to see first? Where do they go? HBA made it a lot easier now. So it seems like you don't have to use that page we made at all. People are making sales in HBA every day without offering free leads or anything like that. But if someone's looking at joining somebody else or joining us, why would they join us? Oh, because we're telling them where they can get free leads. We've got a social media pack. We do a call every Tuesday. That's the difference, guys, that you should be leveraging if you do speak to somebody. Right. Well, if that's it, I'll call it a day. Any
Yeah.
questions?
No, that's it, Paul. Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks for coming on, Darren. All right,
Yeah.
Denise.
Yeah.
We'll assume Denise's mic isn't working or something, or she doesn't want to talk to me. No, I have to put the other one. All right. See you guys. Cheers. Bye.
Cheers.